Hello everyone, I am Surat Durgesh Chavan from SY Mechanical, and today I'll be speaking on the picture which is provided to me. So the picture simply describes a very basic story which we all have heard, that there are two men. The first man starts digging, the second man starts digging. The first man find the small diamond of before the second person, but when the second person gets jealous because he got the diamond first and stops his digging and goes to his hole and starts digging but finds nothing. But if you see that the second hole had very little digging to complete, and then he would have found a big diamond. So the main moral of the story is focus on your main goal. But I believe that even if you set main goals, the main goal should not be materialistic, like diamonds. It's a story, but even if it's our real life, our goal should not be materialistic. Because see, for example, if I want to be an entrepreneur, and my goal today as an adult teenager is buying a Ferrari or buying a luxury car, but when I'll be at that level of my life, when where I'll be an entrepreneur and I'll be able to buy a car, my goal will not be buying cars, but my goal will be scaling my business. My goal will be going nationwide, going worldwide. So the thing is, having there is a saying in English that other side of the fence is always greener than our side. But I believe that if you work so hard that our if you work so hard, hustle hard, then you'll not have time to watch the other side of the grass. Why why should we compete when we are the best? So we should always work in such a way that we should believe that we are the best, and we don't need to compete with others. Because when you compete with others, you always and always lose your best assets in your life which you have. You should focus on those assets and how to improve and build them. Being a good person, having all the perfect things is not enough. But when you are, even if you have many not so good qualities, but you are a hustler and you are hustling to improve those skills, it will help you. So, and always it will improve you. So it's very important to improve your skills. Firstly, focus on your main goals, but the goal should not be materialistic, because if the goals are materialistic, the goals will change and it would be very volatile, and you'll not be focused on the lane which you want to go. You will be traveling from this goal to this that goal, then other goal. So the goal should not be materialistic, and the goal should be improving day by day, so that you will eventually achieve some success, and a lot of success in your life. Which, with this, I guess my time is up, so I stop my activity, and thank you.
My name is Aman Samir Nadaf, and I'm going to describe this picture. In this image, there is a cage, and in that cage, the boy is looking in the phone and ignoring the bird. The image tells that nowadays everyone is busy in their phone, and it seems like we are in a cage. We are in a cage, and birds are free in a nature. Everyone is addicted to the mobile and ignoring the ignoring what happen around them. There are lots of disadvantages of addiction of mobile, like sleep disturbance, anxiety, depression, etc. Also, mobile has very harmful radiation. It harms our health due to addiction of mobile. Due to addiction of a mobile, no one's enjoying the beauty of nature. We are trapped we are trapped in the world of networks and mobiles. It seems like we are in the cage. The use of mobiles at some extent is a good, but overuse of that might be affect our health. So we should reduce the use of mobile and enjoy the beauty of nature.
This is Aditya Babarao Bhagat from SY Mech. This is my third TP activity. In this activity, I got a picture which refers to a corruption in private hospitals. So we all know that in today's world, good health is very important to all of us. To maintain health and to recover from distance, we went to the hospital. But in today's world, our health is become huge money withdrawing source for some private hospitals. Due to selfish nature, some private hospitals charges too much service charges from patients. They also include some extra charges which does not mandatory for patients. This overcharging causes some people are unable to give proper treatment to loved ones that leads unnatural deaths in some cases. Due to privatization in medical industry, anybody with insufficient knowledge in this industry can open hospitals that lead and huge damage to our society. Because of interconnection commission between private hospitals and medical shops, it becomes hard to manage expenses during the treatment. It is found that during the pandemic lockdown of COVID-19, 70% of COVID patients are overcharged by private hospitals in Maharashtra, despite the price cap. Due to this, government needs to build a proper protocol and system for a private hospital, which observe and take action against private hospitals, which charges unnecessary charges. That's all about from my side. Thank you.
Hello everyone. In the given picture, I see that the man is held a broom on his head and see itself in front of mirror. He saw that his face is entirely changed due to hair on his head and he is happy. The main motto of the given image is tell us to happiness is not something we is find, it is a something you create. It means happiness does not depend on anyone, it is depend on our activity which would us like to do. Remember, all seasons are beautiful for the person who carries happiness within. So whenever you go, no matter what the weather, always is bring your own sunshine. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Siddhika Momin. In this picture, I saw that trees are very important as well. Trees are very important for us in day-to-day life. Without trees, we can't live because trees provide us fruits, flowers, wood, as well as very important and essential thing called as oxygen gas. Without oxygen gas we can't live. It cost $38 million to create oxygen for 6 months for all human being on earth. So we it means if we expend all money for oxygen to create we cannot create oxygen for 6 months for all human being on mother on earth. I have to say that trees do it for free. Humans are only creature in the world who cut the trees and made paper from it and then wrote save trees on it. If we remove plants from the earth ever for one day, then the survival of man will become difficult. Cutting trees means that destroying life on mother earth. And it is very bad thing, and also it is very difficult to live on the mother earth. So it is a really sad or a bad thing. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Myself Yashvardhan Sanjay Shinde, SY Mechanical, roll number 20121202, and I am going to talk about the picture, the image that is shown in the starting of the video. The image that is shown shows the thing that we have to do now, that is rainwater harvesting. We have to adopt the techniques to save the water and reuse it. Also, the water from the rain that comes in rainy season, we have to use it and reuse it. And the image shows the main idea behind the image is that the rainwater harvesting is a technique that we all need to adopt, cause as you all know, because of the rise in the uses of water, the ground level water is depleting day by day. And to overcome the problem, we have to adopt some of the techniques. And the main technique in this process is rainwater harvesting. As you all know that we have to use water and save water. For that, this technique is best, cause it is based on rain, which is we can save the rainwater and use it throughout the year if we can store the water in that amount. So for that, we have to develop some of the techniques to store and use the rainwater, so that we can overcome the problem of shortage of water and crisis, and we can overcome this crisis. So thank you.
Hello and good evening to everyone. My name is Vishal and I am here to briefly describe this picture. In this picture, we can see a person looking trousers. One trouser worth rupees 20 have fine pattern, while another one with worth 500 rupees have scary pattern. Clearly explaining, artist wanna say about human mindset perspective of that object. He just wanna tell us that expensive things attract us more instead of quality of that respective product. The most attracting thing in this picture is, of course, price. What this world needs the most is the change in mindset. We should go for good things instead of unnecessary fashion. We should obey the simple principle like why to compare prices if we get good quality product in suitable cost. This is something that should be changed. Artists also wanna tell that human mentality should be diverged from quantity towards quality. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shuraj Kallapa Kumbar. So at the starting of the video there was an image in which it was shown that never judge a people by their looks. So in a suspense thriller movies, at the starting scene the man is seen beating and killing the people. So at that point we judge that the man must be very bad guy and he is the villain without even seeing the whole movie. And the same fact appears in the real life also. We often judge the people on their looks, clothes without even knowing the real real story. So for example, in the above given image, some as the man has a weird kind of hairstyle and he has weird black clothes. So some people think that he is going to kidnap the girl, but the real but the real story is shown in the but the real story is shown in the shadow. So why the people judge the other people? So it is the human nature of judgment. The people only see the outer personality. They do not see the human behavior, their inner personality, etc. And second important thing is there is a gap between the technical rightness and the practical rightness. Technically, when we judge the people technically we feel that we are right, but practically we are wrong. When we when we when we came to know the real story, we feel very guilty. So the gap between the practical rightness and the technical rightness is responsible for the people for judgment. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Rohan Shinde, student of SYMEC, speaking here for third activity of TPO, that is screen views. The picture shows a man stuck on an island and need help, and the ship arrives. The people from ship come to the island, enjoy the situation of helpless man, and leave without helping them. We can relate this with the channels and reporters in today's world. These news channels nowadays are more TRP focused. They don't care about any feelings of a person. Also, they focus on a topic only up to some extent so that they can get more TRP. This picture also depicts the selfishness of people and unwillingness to help others. We, today's generation, should change the situation and help the people who are in need and not take advantage of their situation. This can happen only when we leave our selfishness behind and look towards the world through humanitarian interest. Thank you.